Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Back on the road again.
Yeah.
Happy?
Nah.
He didn't want to get out of bed this morning. Stop speeding. So we are on our way to our next stop off. We are now heading north back to the UK. We've got one more stop in Portugal and then we are on our way to Spain. So we are going to a place called Evora in Portugal, which is more like inland and north. That's our next stop off. We've got a free air put into the sat nav. So we have just done 10 nights on an air with electric, but 10 nights on an air with electric, you'll never guess how much.
I'm going to guess €110.
Yeah, €110. So it's so much cheaper to stay out here. Because we
right?
Yeah, we paid more than that, like in Benidorm for 5 days, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just cheap. Obviously, the showers cost 50 cents for 2.5 minutes. They don't have toilets. So there are some compromises you have to make, but you've got your toilet dump. You can get as much water as you want for your own shower, if it works. But yeah, proper bargain as far as I'm concerned. It's done us the world of good stopping for 10 days, hasn't it?
Yeah, feel refreshed, feel ready now. I could drive to Calais today.
We're not driving to Calais today.
No.
Going to Evora, and we're going to go and have a look at some cool things around there that I've got planned, so we'll probably pick you up when we're parked up.
Just need to say thank you to someone, to Neil, for our coffees.
Yes, thank you so much, Neil Dance, for giving us some coffees. It's really kind of you, and you made a really nice comment. Thank you very much. Genuinely, we really appreciate all this. We don't expect it, and it's so lovely, and it's been like really a nice shock, hasn't it?
It has. It's good. It's great.
So thank you once
really
again.
Appreciative.
Yes, we are very appreciative. So thank you very much. So we'll pick you up when we get to Evora. Still on our way to Evora, trying to stop at the Intermarché at Beja. I think that's how you say it. Don't go there on a Saturday, it's just my advice. It was absolute bedlam.
I don't know, I didn't go in.
You could have parked.
Well, I just parked where I'm not supposed to park.
He just had to dump it near the petrol station and wait for me, and I had to go in. Because I Google mapped it and I'd satellited it, so I knew there was no barriers, and I knew it had a big car park. The big car park was full, and the Intermarché was just, I've not seen a supermarket like that since COVID in the UK. Absolutely bananas. So yeah, don't go there on a Saturday if you are in the area. It's just my advice, because it was bedlam. I literally grabbed a few bits and legged it because I couldn't deal with all the people. We have got to our Aire in Evora. We are here. There's quite a lot of other vans here. I thought it was going to be quieter than this, to be honest, but I'll show you around a little bit. We've still got our follower, he's over there, and you've got two drive overs. And a water tap, one to clean your loo, and your loo will go in that grate there. So we're going to have a quick cuppa and get the bikes out and go into Evora, I think. This is a free official Aire, by the way, so completely free, but it is an official Aire, so you won't get kicked off. Obviously the usual applies, no camping behaviour, don't get your chairs out, don't cook outside. So yeah, quick cuppa, get backs down, go into Evora. So we are going to the Chapel of Bones in Evora. We've just seen it's €6 per adult, so I've convinced Stephen to pay and go in. Built in the first half of the 17th century, this is the oldest chapel of bones in Portugal and was from the beginning dedicated to the cult of souls of purgatory and later to that of Senhor dos Passos. The chapel was the work of a group of Franciscan monks who designed it as a practical solution to the problem of 42 monastic cemeteries taking up too much space in and around the expanding city. They simply moved all of the remains from each of the sites and relocated them to one single consecrated chapel within the church so that the land could be freed up for further use and development. As for the bones themselves, rather than hiding them away, they took the unusual decision of putting them out on display, cementing the remains of more than 5,000 individuals from all walks of life all over the chapel walls and ceiling. As a space for prayer and meditation on the human condition, it is expected to serve as a consolation to some and news to others according to what is announced every year on the first day of Lent. Remember, O man, that you are dust, and to the dust you will return. Therefore, at the entrance to the chapel, it says, "We the bones that are here for yours, we are waiting." From the chapel we progress next door into the Church of St Francis, whose large vaulted nave is one of the largest of its type to be found in any church in Portugal. Throughout the church can be found plenty of extravagant gilding, some lovely wood carvings and beautiful hand-painted tiles depicting biblical scenes in Portugal's traditional white and blue ceramic colouring. So we have come to the Roman Temple of Evora, which is also apparently wrongly referred to as the Temple of Diana, after the ancient Roman goddess of the hunt and the moon and chastity. It's an ancient temple in the Portuguese city of Evora. The temple is part of the historical centre of the city, which was included in the UNESCO and a World Heritage Site. It represents one of the most significant landmarks relating to the Roman and Lusitanian civilizations of Evora and in the Portuguese territory. So the temple is believed to have been constructed around the 1st century in honour of Augustus, who was venerated as a god, and during and after his rule, and the temple was built in the main public square of Evora. What do you think of Evora?
It'd be stunning, isn't it?
Absolutely amazing. I really wish we had more time here because it's brilliant and there's loads more to see, isn't there?
There is.
But we haven't got much more time.
No,
so
we didn't expect it to be this stunning,
no,
did we?
it's amazing.
Next year.
One thing, all cobbly streets, so it's not much fun on your bike.
No, it's not.
But it did only take us 7 minutes to get to the Bone Church on the bike.
And then 18-minute walk, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then another 5 minutes to get to the Roman Temple. So then it was like 6-minute ride back, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But there's so much more to do here. There's apparently some Neolithic stones that are a bit further out. It is an hour bike ride, so you probably have to drive. But yeah, we'll be coming back here next year, won't we?
Yeah, stunning centre.
Beautiful churches. There's so much to see. So yeah, we will definitely be coming back. But we are back at our Aire. I don't know if you can see with all the sun, but it's pretty full, isn't it?
It's pretty full.
So we'll get in on the road again tomorrow. If there's anything interesting, I'll pick you back up. But until then, we'll see you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
So we're on our Aire in Evora, and over there before was loads of birds dive bombing. We think they were eating something, but listen really carefully, you can still hear them. It's 20 to 11. That's mental and a little creepy. Morning all. It's 8:30. 2 degrees. Apparently it feels like it's -2. This is a shock to the system. Just walking the dogs. Stephen's going to get his bum out of bed because we need to get on the road to get towards Spain. It is Sunday morning. You can hear all the bells from all the churches, which is pretty cool. But I'm going to try and find out where that noise was coming from last night. Because although I thought it was birds, it could have been machinery, but it was going on. It was about 3 o'clock this morning. No idea what it was. Morning again.
Morning.
So we are leaving Evora now. I never did find out what that noise was. I think it was the birds. It sounded like, if you couldn't pick it up on the microphone last night, hundreds and hundreds of birds like tweeting. But I don't know if it was machinery because it was going on till like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. It was a bit weird. Stephen couldn't even hear it. He's deaf. But yeah, I don't know. If you know what it is, let me know, because I've googled it, I've looked on Park for Night, nobody seems to have mentioned it, so I don't know if it's just my sensitive hearing picking things up. But it did sound like all them birds were dive bombing on the field behind us, didn't it?
Yeah, about sunset.
About sunset time. But as far as I was aware, the only nocturnal birds like owls are awake in the dark. I thought they all went to bed in the dark. Let me know in the comments if you know any different. Brilliant stopover, peaceful night's sleep, easy access. Yeah, highly recommend it. Free, perfect. So we will leave this vlog here, and we're on our way to Spain.
Viva la España!
Yeah, via a petrol station, because they seem to be few and far between at the back end of Spain. Well, they did on the way in, so
the same here.
Yeah, and Portugal in the hills. So yeah, next time we come across a petrol station, we're putting some fuel in, and if we come across somewhere with gas, we're going to fill the other safe fill bottle as well, because it was cold last night, wasn't it?
Oh, it was minus 80 last night.
It was 2 degrees this morning. Feels like -2, so it felt cold.
It was cold.
Yeah, getting towards the cold now. Sorry, I'm not really awake yet. I want to be on the road at 10 o'clock, so we're on the road at 10 o'clock. Got anything to say about Evora?
Stunning place, isn't it?
It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, a big wall all the way around the city. There's so many things to do in there. It's just brilliant. Highly, highly recommend it.
We will be back next year.
Yes, we will.
And I'll do a couple of days.
Yeah,
we'll explore.
We'll do a few days there because there's so much to see and I really want to go back. So we'll leave you with this one. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. Please remember to
like, comment and subscribe.
And we'll see you in the next one. See you later.
Bye bye.